Well, I'm out on another nice evening and I spy this thing. I wasn't quite sure what it was at first. It's in the landowner's garden, but then when I got zoomed in on it, I realised it was a grey squirrel. Now, this boy could have been an easy target, but I'm only here to shoot the rabbits, and I'm not sure how the owner would feel if I knocked this squirrel off. He might be squirrel friendly, so I'll leave him be and ask him another day. There's no rabbits about yet, but there's plenty of pigeons about in these bushes, picking up whatever red berries they can get before the winter comes in. Once the first frost hits them, they'll not be as nice to eat, I would say. They're about 90 yards away at the bottom end of the field, too far away. I tried to get a wee bit closer, but since it's open ground, there was no hope in stalking them. So I sit down overlooking the tree here. Maybe one will come back later on. And I'm not sitting too long to I notice a wee bit of movement to my right hand side. A rabbit run along the bottom of the picture there. He's only about 10-15 yards away. And I sit and watch for a while, but he never appeared again. Then I noticed a wee bit of movement in under this fence post here. It's another rabbit. I don't think it's the first one now. But he's not giving me much of a target here at the minute. And you've already seen me shooting a barbed wire fence once, so I don't want to do it again. So I'll wait till he comes out a wee bit further till I can get a clean shot. I get the rifle ready. And I give him a wee squeak or two to get him to raise his head. And take him cleanly. Well, I'll sit for a wee bit longer, but nothing else seems to appear, so I decide to go forward and pick my rabbit up. There might be other rabbits about along another hedge line. So I'm slowly making my way around this fallen gate here. The ground's quite mucky. I'm trying not to land my face and mouth. When I spot the second rabbit, well, the first rabbit I seen, he's about 20 yards away. And I totally missed with the first shot, get a quick reload, and he's still sitting there. And make a proper second shot. I'm a wee bit miffed that I missed the first time, but I got a good recovery. That's the first rabbit I shot. And once I walk over to the second one, I realise why I had been sitting so quietly and still. It's got maximatosis. The eyes are almost scabbed over. Plus it feels like a bag of bones. There's no meat on it at all. We'll get its belly a wee squeeze, and that one will do the cats when I get home. This one here looks as if it was a doe rabbit. That other one with the maximatosis was a buck rabbit, but it's in poor shape. There's plenty of rabbits about. Here you can see the dung lying in the grass. It's quite small compared to sheep dung, which are 3-4 times the size. I've just climbed over a barbed wire fence and made a fair wee bit of noise doing so, and spotted this rabbit in the distance, who's obviously heard me. And there's another one tucked into the side of the hedge here. You can just about see him. He's also standing up. He's heard me as well. But I'm lying low here in the ground. There's a wee bit of bank in front of me, and I'm going to use them bushes to try and crawl in closer. These rabbits haven't been hunt it too much, so there's a good possibility they'll still be there when I get into a shooting position. I'm just slowly crawling up on my elbows and my belly here. Once I get within range, I slowly manoeuvre myself round to get into a sitting position, because lying prone the way the field is, I can hardly see the rabbits at all. That one's sitting about 40 yards away, and then I notice this one running in from the left hand side. It's about 20 yards away, so I decide to take it first. It's obviously got a touch of maximatosis. Now where'd that first one go? It was there. It's moved. There it is. It's about 40 yards. But it's put its head back down the feed. So instead of using a high pitched squeak to get it to raise its head up, I use a different noise. And it works. Man's sake, what is that woman feeding me? Well, that's two down cleanly. And just as I get up, I see a third rabbit just running towards the hedge. So I get the rifle onto him, but I have to take a standing shot. He's a good 30-35 yards. And I drop him. Well, that's the first rabbit. Yep, it's got maximatosis. That's probably why it hopped up to about 20 yards away from me. I can hardly see anything with them scabby eyes. There's the second one. And the third one's laying over here. That looks as if it went in through the back of the head, come out the eye socket. That's three more in the bag. Light's really fading at the minute. And I'd say that's all I'll get tonight. So I'll head back home again. Hopefully we'll get another nice day like this before the winter comes in. But there's about 5 rabbits in the bag, and a very nice evening. Very enjoyable.